Welcome back to the B&E Podcast, Episode 6. How's
we're
it
doing
going?
this right now. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're doing it right now, dude. We're starting it up.
Okay.
Back for episode number 6.
Is it six? It's 6. Okay.
It's 6, yep. Yep, Brad's decided to keep us around for 6 episodes. Shout out to Brad.
Shout out to Brad.
Kind of make the same joke at the beginning of every episode.
Shout out to Brad.
Shout out to Brad.
Once
We
again,
have a special guest today.
shout out to Brad.
He goes by...
Who's our guest?
State your name.
I am Kevin Brown.
State your name and address, please.
Yep.
I'm not gonna give away my address, dude.
Yeah, we're gonna need
Yeah.
social security number as well, credit card
Here,
info, bank account numbers.
It's it's fine. We'll just put like well, I'll just put in the
We'll
description
bleep it out. We'll
later.
bleep it out.
I'll put in the description later so people can read it.
Yeah.
All right, so before we get started, so who's Brad?
He's the head of this operation. You could say.
Cool. Does he like rent you the podcast space or something?
No, because we're not in. We're in the comfort of our own homes, Kevin. Because it's quarantine. Unlike you, we're not breaking it.
Oh,
Oh. Yeah, we're staying at home, far away from
Yeah.
Brad. Last
Far away from Brad.
Last time we were in the studio, we got chased out with the chainsaw.
He kind of had a bit of a
Yeah.
psychotic break, tried to kill us, but that's resolved. Thankfully, we talked it out.
Yeah, he can't find us. You know, we're kind of off the grid.
is Brad the guy at the Boxford Cable?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay, I understand now.
he
Cool.
is the guy.
The guy.
He's that guy.
He's the guy. I have to say,
He's the man pulling the strings.
he is the man with the plan. You know how it is.
Yeah.
If he does have a plan, I don't think he does. It's cute to
He
think
just
that,
wings it every time.
though.
Basically.
Yeah, I'd say so. About there. I mean, I don't really know what his backstory is, to be perfectly honest with you. All I know is that he kind of just showed up one day, put a gun to my head, and said, "Listen, pal, we need content. You're gonna do a show." And that was how it started. Actually, very interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, see, it wasn't like that for me. I kind of just got into it through internship, and I had no clue what was really gonna happen. And when I showed up to my first day of internship, you know, he kind of had Evan tied to a chair, and that's
Those are-
kind of when I got
That was a
feel for
dark
how it was
time.
really
That
gonna
was
be.
a dark time, I have to say.
Yeah. You know,
Wow.
we barely made it out.
Yeah, I mean, every time like we would leave, we would kind of, basically, he would bring out other people that he tied into like that he kidnapped, and then at the end of every show, he would cut the camera. Then he'd bring them out like like in a wheelchair, and then he would say, "You have to kill one of these people before you leave today." So yeah. Boxford Police Department. If you want to look at the woods behind the Cable Access TV building, please do so.
Okay. So you boys are safe now, though.
For now, yeah, for now.
Yeah, you know, I
Well-
mean, we're not together. We're like in different parts of the world. Like,
Yeah, because we kind of have to get new passport stuff.
I won't go into like specifics about where I am, but I'm in Canada, so I'm safe.
And you just gave away what country you're in.
Yeah, but I mean, Canada is a big country, man.
God damn it.
It's
God
okay.
damn it.
What about you, Evan? I don't even know where you're tuning in from.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it because that's the whole point of having a secret. Well,
Evan, you're somewhere in the Middle East, right?
Ben, just stop talking. Just stop talking it.
All right. Yeah, I do. It's not a big
Look.
deal, dude.
It's Ben.
Bro, we've got a
Ben,
coronavirus
come on.
going on right now, anyways. So
Ben, look, I want you to just have a little bit of weight behind what know what you're doing, right?
yeah, dude, it's a big country. He won't find us.
Always happens.
Do
Every.
you boys want to ask me any questions?
Shut up, Kevin. You're not the guest here.
Yeah, you're not the guest. We're holding you hostage. You have to listen to us ramble
Look,
on.
it's okay. It's okay, Kev. You're safe. Don't me off.
Okay, I
Yeah.
won't.
Just don't do it.
All right, so you want questions? All right, Kevin, I got a question for you. What do you know about Johnny Murphy 2020?
What do you know about?
Johnny Murphy 2020.
I just we've heard
You
about
know-
1,000 accounts. I almost kind of
For the
It's a
viewers,
lot.
if you couldn't tell, he's running for president. I mean, we've mentioned it in every single podcast and every single show, but
stop talking about this man.
he's running for president in 2020. So
So
we've been tipped off from one of our guests, a man by the name of Eric Titilio, that you know a little bit about Johnny Murphy 2020
Yeah,
and his whole operation.
mhm.
So what do you know?
What's up? What's up, man?
All right. So, I can't tell you everything I know about
No, I think you
who
can.
I call Murph. Mr. Murph is his code name.
Not a good code name if it's supposed to be secretive, man. That would be like if my new name when I went like into witness protection was just like Evans.
Well, it's a good thing I'm spilling you guys a few secrets, huh?
I mean, I guess if they're good secrets, it's not looking good for you, Kev.
But yeah, Murph and I go way back. He's a chill guy.
I would disagree, but keep going.
He's kind of a monster, but yeah,
He's killed like a lot of Indonesian children, but keep going.
yeah.
He has some good policies.
I like this, euthanize the elderly policy. I think that was pretty good. I think he's enacting that right now. If I'm going to be honest with you,
Yeah.
that might be what this is all about.
I didn't know he did that, dude.
I mean, dude, he like rallied. It was a big deal.
Yeah.
Whoa. Dude, that's whack, man.
It's more
That's
than whack. Kev.
whack.
It's more than whack, Kev.
I don't know.
I
He's
can't-
a
It's a
great
big deal.
public speaker. Like he just can say
I know, he just-
something totally radical
Rally a
and
crowd,
just like
you
get
know?
the crowd behind him. Like
It's a little scary.
Yeah, he does have that power. He's a good public speaker. He knows how to give a speech.
So you said you guys will go way back. So is there
Yeah.
a potential that you might be elected to vice president when John Murphy becomes president in 2020?
I don't think so. I think I'd be more of a cabinet position.
Okay.
Just because I'm not really smart enough
I mean,
to be a
Kev.
vice president, but I'd definitely be able to give some advice on it.
I know.
cabinet.
John,
I don't.
I don't. I mean, John Murphy's like kind of an idiot. He's manipulative, but I mean, like, I don't know. He doesn't have a GED. He hasn't graduated elementary school. He's pretty far behind, actually.
Bro, he graduated elementary school, dude.
Yeah, but all the documents that say he did are forged, dude. He either blackmailed someone or knew somebody. That's what this whole thing's been about, dude.
Yeah, we have inside sources that tell us that he dropped out of elementary school to start working on his campaign for 2020.
Yeah,
You boys have been fed fake news. Fake news, I say.
Kev,
How dare you? This is the B&E show, all right? We're pretty tight with John Murphy, all right?
We're pretty tight with our sources. Kev,
you boys are tight with Johnny Murphy.
Kev, we're pretty
Yes.
confident in what the information that we know.
If you're tight with Johnny Murphy, then where does he live?
No one.
Exactly. You boys don't know Johnny Murphy.
He doesn't live somewhere. He's always on the move.
Dude, are you kidding? You think he would stay in one spot? How is that safe?
So you boys think he's got a mobile operation center like in GTA?
Are you
Just like
kidding?
skirting around?
Yeah, I mean, have you seen what he's done, dude? I mean, he caused the coronavirus.
Oh no,
Bro.
more than that. Are you kidding me, dude? He's done some terrible things.
Bro, how would Johnny Murphy
You ever
cause the
you ever heard of a
coronavirus,
little
huh?
thing called- You ever heard of a little thing called the Spanish flu, Kev? You ever heard of it? That was him.
Yeah.
That was him. That was literally
Dude,
all.
Well,
that,
he
that
goes
was
way
over
back.
100 years ago.
Yeah, you think that makes it like okay, Kev? Listen, if there was like I don't know, like the guy who shot Abraham Lincoln, okay, if he was alive today, would you be cool with him just because it happened a while ago? No, you wouldn't. You'd be like, oh, you're the guy who shot Abe Lincoln. What the? You- like, do you know how many people that logic can apply to, Kev? That would be horrible, dude. Think about it. Just think about it, Kev.
Yeah, I understand your point, but like, I don't know how it's possible that he.
Well, I mean, if you put the pieces together, it makes sense, right? I
If
mean,
you,
his
if you saw
campaign
the
was
evidence that
his
we did,
campaign was
you'd
kind of
understand.
failing, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't gaining a lot of popularity. His ideas sounded kind of crazy, so he had to put
Yeah, and-
America in a desperate state. All right.
So
had to
he
put him in
started.
a-
So
so-
he shot the Duke of whatever and started World War One.
No, I'm talking about. Yeah, he did that too, Evan. But like, I'm
He
talking
did. He
about
did a lot
now.
of things. Yeah.
So, from your point of view, Johnny Murphy's the devil, huh?
No, he's
Oh,
not
I'd
the
say
devil.
worse. I'd say worse than because you know the devil is originally like an angel. John Murphy was inherently born like this. So
Well, I don't know. I can't say a lot of bad stuff about him. If I start to, then I'll see a red beam shining on my forehead out my window right next to me. Like
Yeah.
like he's got men positioned all around our locations at all times, really.
there isn't a lot we can do. Is all that we're trying
Yeah,
to say.
we're being wiretapped. This conversation is being listened to, all right? I mean, he trusts us. I mean, we trust him, but you know, just gotta make sure. You know, it's understandable. You know, a man of his power. You know, we're just the B&E show.
Okay. So, all right. So, if Johnny Murphy is so powerful, then why isn't he in office yet?
Because he's
Well, he
running
can't.
in 2020. I mean, the election's in November.
Well, he's just trying to be stealthy about it, Kev.
Yeah, but like, if you guys say that he like caused this bunch of food, wouldn't he like be the president like 50 years ago?
I don't know how to put this. Like
Kevin-
he's already in charge. He doesn't have the title yet. And that's
So
kind of the
he,
last
so
piece
he's
of the
the,
puzzle.
so he's the puppeteer who pulls the strings.
Pretty much, yeah.
Essentially, yeah.
Then why would he run for president now?
Because he needs
No,
to,
just to
he wants the
finalize
title,
it. Really,
yeah.
he wants to finalize it. I mean,
Maybe you can give us some insight towards it. I mean, you're his
so-
right hand man.
So this is his final plan. This is when he like goes all Third Reich on us and just
probably, yeah.
annihilates us.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean,
If I had to guess, that's what I would say. The next step is probably.
yeah, I don't want to be the one to say it, but I mean,
It's probably what's gonna happen.
it's the
I have never heard any of this about Johnny Murphy.
Well, I mean, of course you don't, Kev. You don't hear about these things. No one does. They find them.
yeah.
I hear that he proposes solutions to fix the economy and tax the rich.
The economy isn't
The
everything, Kev.
economy?
Money isn't everything.
Was he
dude.
doing that when he caused the coronavirus, dude? When he
caused the
unleashed those
2008
bats?
When he caused the housing crisis? Are you kidding me, Kev? Do you even research your own men?
How much is he paying you, dude? How much is he paying you to keep quiet?
I want to know, Kev. I want to know.
That's classified.
Oh,
I
of
knew
course.
it, dude.
You piece of shit. I knew it.
Listen, Kevin. We can give you sanction, all right? Whatever
No, we
John
can't.
Murphy's paying you, we can afford to pay you more.
No, we can't.
We can't, all right?
Stop proposing and things
Just
like that.
just
I can't,
tell us
I'm
what's
not
going
paying
on, all right? We'll say we didn't hear it from you. We won't upload this podcast. Nothing will ever happen with this.
Ben, I want to get
Okay.
my paycheck for uploading this podcast.
No. We need to get to the bottom of this, Evan.
Ben, I don't care about journalism. I just want money.
Evan, I think the viewers need the truth.
The only reason I'm anti John Murphy is because he isn't paying me.
So,
I don't care. I don't care about the viewers, Ben. I don't care. It's because John Murphy screwed me over, leaving me out of the plan that he was orchestrating and everything, and it sucks.
I mean, to be honest, to be fair though, like, why would he want you? Like, you got caught by Brad, dude. That's how this whole thing kind of came to
Got
be.
caught by Brad.
Yeah, you got caught and forced to film the B&E show in the
I'm a
studio.
different person now, Ben.
Oh yeah, you're a different person now.
Oh yeah, because you're
How
really
so? Because you're halfway across the world, you're a different person now.
Ben, look at me right now. Look at me through the screen. Okay.
Okay.
You were nothing to me. I got us here.
You were nothing without me, dude.
I have carried you since the beginning, and you know.
This show was my idea, dude. Whose initial comes first? B. B&E show. B. This show is mine. Alright?
Whose name was on those papers, Ben? Huh? Who's the one who
What
designed the
papers?
logo? Who's the one who edits the videos? Who's the one who's been doing all of this? Because it's not you. It's not B. Okay?
Should be the B&B show. The Ben and Brad show. It would have been way better.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you definitely would have soared with that. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
You have no place on here.
Definitely. Oh, I have no place on here. Really?
Yeah.
Really? That's cute. That's really cute.
Are you boys on acid?
What do you think acid is, Kevin?
LSD?
Kev, you're not.
Are you also gonna bleep out my F word?
Yeah, I'm censoring everything.
I see.
I'm the FCC, Kev. That's me.
So you're the real person in control.
Pretty much. Yeah, exactly. Ben doesn't
no,
do
he
anything.
isn't. That's what Brad and I let him think. So
No.
he can be happy.
Hey Ben, do you know what would happen in the show if I chose not to edit for one day? Do you know what would happen? If I said, Ben, I want you to make the video this time. Do you know what would happen to the quality of said video?
It would continue on as it
It
normally
would
does.
drop. It would drop significantly.
I don't think so, dude.
Yeah, of course you don't think so, Ben. No one would ever
Okay,
think
Evan,
that whatever
you know
they
what?
did was
You know what,
terrible.
buddy? You're being selfish again. All right, we have a guest on the show, and we should talk to him a little bit more instead
No,
of
Ben,
having
I
a
want to
little
talk
petty
about this.
argument.
I want to get this out of the way right now. You really think that you can make without me? Is that what you really think, Ben? Huh?
Okay, Evan. You know what? You can believe what you want. All right.
It's facts, Ben. You know it's true.
It's facts.
It is a fact. Whether
Okay.
you want to believe it, it's up to you. It's fine. Doesn't matter what you think, though.
Kevin.
Yeah.
So what's your motivation to be a board position on Johnny's team?
I mean, what are you going to actually contribute to like the U.S. legal system?
Yes.
Tell me, because I'm a little curious.
What would I do?
Yeah, what would you even do?
I'd try to make our country a better place to live.
Okay, but how would you go and do that?
environment.
How would you do that? This is a theory. This is a theoretical. You are in a position of power.
Theoretical. Okay. There's a department of.
Oh, let me guess. You're one of those babies who would put more into education.
No. There's a department of. What is it? Environmental services.
Department you're not a part of.
There's definitely branches of government that focus on helping getting cleaner. Probably the Department of Energy would work. Like cleaner, better energy, so that like we don't have to like rely on fossil fuels anymore. And yeah, that's the struggle I'd fight.
Okay.
I know you guys have made some pretty interesting accusations against Johnny Murphy, but
You know what, Kevin?
I think he offers change,
I
which is
like
good.
how you still call them accusations. It's really cute of you.
Kevin, you seem like a good man with good motives. What
But
if
you're
you
naive,
would,
Kevin.
what if you were to run for vice president?
I mean, why don't you just?
In case if Johnny Murphy were to say disappear, I think you'd be the right man.
I mean, if
in
he
a
just
position of
mysteriously
power.
went away one day.
Yeah, if he just kind of stopped showing up. Yeah.
I guess that would work.
I just feel like
but
this
the-
country could use a
The
person like you.
only problem with that would be the president really doesn't have much power to
But if you,
change things because of Congress and because of the Supreme Court. So I don't even think I'd be able to make the changes that I
Yeah,
wanted
well,
to make.
okay. So here's here's how it's going. So when John Murphy becomes president, and he'll win the election in a landslide.
Mhm.
He's going to transform the U.S. government into a dictatorship. All right.
Yeah. All right.
And so when
That's-
he disappears, all right, you'll be the next one in line, which means you will have total power, total control over what happens. So let's assume that you're in total control here. Okay.
Okay.
What would you do? Like how would you make America a better place? Would you do what Johnny Murphy did? Or what he wants to do? Or
I'd probably put everything back to the way it was.
so
Would you also put segregation back to the way it was?
No, and then I meant the three branches of government instead of one branch of government. I'd create the
Dictatorship.
no, I create a democracy again.
well,
But
that seems like
I don't think that'll happen
Bit of a-
because
It's a bit of like a hot take there. I don't think a
Ja-
lot of
yeah. I
Johnny
don't know.
Murphy is a very slippery boy. I don't think
John
even if
Murphy.
you-
I can
even
literally
if you-
find the part of the episode where John Murphy went on the show and said that he was going to replace everything with a dictatorship.
boy,
It's pretty shaky, Kevin.
but even if you quote unquote killed Johnny Murphy,
Well, we're not
like-
We
saying
didn't say anything about that.
we didn't say
Don't
that.
put words in our mouths.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
no, I knew exactly what you're talking about.
No.
Don't beat around the bush here. Let's be very direct. Even if you did that,
No,
there is no chance that he won't come back.
I still
Like,
don't really know what you're
He's
talking.
Johnny Murphy is like he's like a f***ing ghost, dude. Like
Uh-huh.
if you try to kill him, you'll like see him in like 10 years, and he'll be like staring at you with like that weird like kind of almost like
I just don't
disturbing
understand
look.
why you keep using the K word.
Yeah, what?
What K word?
Did we ever say
Oh,
kill?
kill?
Yeah, come on.
Like,
Boy,
you're
boy,
you're
boy,
putting
boy.
words in our mouths, dude. Like,
Boys,
we
what
love you.
were you gonna do with him? Hmm?
We said we're gonna do anything. Who said that we were going to do anything? We said.
Oh, come on.
Oh, Kev, we were all speaking in hypotheticals. Come on.
The hypotheticals? Hypotheticals. It sounds like you guys have a lot of motive to get
No.
rid of this man running for office.
Actually,
No,
he's
dude, the
kind of
B&E show endorses him.
We're gonna be real here. Like, he's our main source of currency, so I actually don't think you understand the situation, Kev.
I think I fully understand. I think you boys are just trying to cover your hides, which I understand.
No. We have
No.
nothing to hide.
Yo, we're just trying to pick your brain apart, all right? Like Johnny Murphy's gonna be our president in 2020, and we just kind of want to know, like,
I know.
you're the best friend here. I mean, you guys go way back, so we're just trying to see what you know about him. No, make sure he's the right guy.
Doesn't seem like it's that extreme, Kevin.
I feel like you guys already have made up your mind if he's the right guy.
I don't think we have a choice, Kevin. I don't
Yeah,
think we
no,
understand.
he's.
That's the point. Why act like there's a choice? At least speak your mind if he's gonna be the one who wins.
I mean, he's projected to win a landslide. Like,
Landslide
the
victory.
biggest landslide in history is what they're saying.
Has there ever been a
So he
landslide?
will be president.
So, you boys have a theory that once he does become president, he'll pull a total evil Morty at
Theory's
the
a,
Citadel of Rex and just
theory-
fucking take
theory-
over.
It's a very cute word to use for that, but it's something.
Are you saying that Rick and Morty is similar to John Murphy and what he intends to do?
To be perfectly honest, I mean, is that what you're saying?
I'm saying Rick and Morty is a blueprint.
Okay.
It's a
Okay, so
blueprint for.
Before we completely discredit you for life, Kev, is there anything else that you want to say?
Yeah, I want to say something else.
Should you though?
Who do you think your manager Brad is hired by?
Oh, of course. I mean, it's John. We know he's hired by John.
Yeah.
We know.
But here's the real thing. Who controls Johnny Murphy?
John Murphy. He doesn't have.
Whatever
No.
kind of demons he's got up in his head.
No. There's someone else.
You're not saying that there's a man pulling the strings for the man pulling the strings?
I mean, come on.
Yeah. Remember Evil Morty, how he controlled Rick? Boys.
Look,
Think about it.
all I know is that clearly there is conspiracy to be had with this thing. You know. Obviously.
Who are you suggesting though? Maybe more powerful than John Murphy.
Put your brains together. I bet you'll figure it out.
Not you, is it?
Kev.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Why?
I mean, yeah, like what? Like why?
What's the point?
I mean, come on, man.
This conversation has been going on too long.
No, Kev. Why?
Listen, dude. All right, we're cutting this from the show. All right, you can open up to
We
us,
cut
dude.
it.
Anything
We
you
can cut
say, it won't get aired. All right, Evan's gonna edit this out later.
Yep.
You can
All
talk
right,
to
boys.
us.
I'm gonna level with you.
Okay.
I feel like this might be me being narcissistic, but
Uh-huh.
I feel like if everyone is shown how I think, that the world would be a better place, and the prophecy of happiness will become true.
That's a bit radical, Kev, but you know, I can't find a reason to disagree with you.
So you're following you're following happiness. That those are your motives here.
Those are pretty noble
Well,
goals.
before there's happiness, there's got to be war. Because we need to destroy what's left of what's keeping.
Why?
Our-
What's wrong with the way things was? The way things were.
The way things are right now are not good, dude. The way things are right now, the rich are rich, the poor are poor, and no one's happy. Everyone's fucking depressed all the time.
Uh-huh.
Like even if you buy like $1 million mansion, you're just gonna like sit by the pool and think, wow, I wish I had something fancier. Like, that's not happiness, dude. And
I don't know,
like
happy if I had that,
You think that, but you wouldn't.
but I want it.
You'd eventually get bored.
But I
And
still
you'd eventually think to yourself,
But I
what's the next big thing?
want it.
It's a ladder, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Want it.
Why get rid of the ladder?
No, I want it. I'm saying I still want the mansion.
Dude,
Yeah, can you?
I still
can you,
want it, Kev.
Can you rent that mansion out to us, to Evan and I? I mean,
I mean, clearly, okay.
we've been
clearly,
on the run for a while. We
if
can kind of
it's
use
not
it.
bringing you happy,
After-
I'll gladly take it. You know,
after Johnny Murphy's elected, there will be no mansions.
yeah, but like, why don't we just give everyone a mansion? I mean, like, why do we have to get rid of it? You know,
Because we need to get rid of it.
but why?
Because
Why
it's
would-
unhealthy.
Why don't we just have it be housing for like a lot of people? You know,
Because there's much better things.
do you know how many homeless people there are though that would probably want that?
So you're
We'll put the homeless people.
you're suggesting happiness through chaos. You know,
Mr. Leclerc, I'll put the homeless people in your house, okay? How about that?
I don't have a house.
I'll give you a mansion and then I'll put all the homeless people in there. How about
well,
that?
how's that fair? You're trying
Huh?
to get rid of mansions, and you're just gonna give Evan a mansion? Like he's not even like cool. He's not even the B&E show. He's just kind
I'm
of like
literally
an
the
extra.
other half of that logo.
Whatever, dude.
You stupid idiot.
Nah. We're gonna burn the mansions.
Again, why don't we just use it for like housing for people who actually?
Because it's an expense that is not worth it. It's a tax too great for our civilization.
Just get rid of tax.
Instead,
Oh, just get rid of taxes. Why you say like okay, you're saying disrupt the system. I get it, Kev, but like there are people who like need housing, and just getting rid of the housing doesn't like solve anything other than just like I agree. Chasing capital is unhealthy, but like that's not the way you go about fixing that, dude. People need housing, Kevin. That's not how that works. People need it.
Where will
okay,
people live?
anyone who has a mansion is gonna get like another house.
I just think that people need it, bro.
So you're saying the rich get richer?
The rich are rich. Even if I were to fully take over, the rich would find a way to like wiggle out of it. It'd be more of a statement.
Well, technically, you'd actually be the one in power.
Yeah, but I wouldn't take any money.
Say that now, though. How can we
Yeah,
trust
I
you?
do, and you're gonna have to trust me because this is gonna happen. This is how it is.
This isn't a democracy anymore, is what you're telling me?
I think you already explained that earlier on.
Okay, Kevin. So I got a question for you. Okay.
What am I gonna do with the homeless people?
No,
I'll
no,
put
no,
them.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I'll put them in homes. I will
There won't be
buy.
enough homes.
I'll buy one home per street in
With what? The
all the
multi-trillion
counties.
dollar debt that the U.S. is in? Where's that money gonna come from?
Where are you gonna pay for it, Kev?
Are you gonna get
that
slaves
money's gonna
again?
come from your pockets.
You keep trying to sell us this narrative.
Sounds like you need to reenact slavery.
Keep trying to. It just.
It's not slavery. I'm gonna put the homeless people in the houses that I purchase, and then from there I will find jobs for them.
Instead of just tearing down the homes that we already have, so then we. Kev, let me explain your plan to you. In order to not spend too much money, you're going to tear down the homes that we already have built that we could just use to save on money. So, what is your logic, Kev?
Do you know how expensive it is to pay for like electrical on like a $5 million mansion? That's not cost effective.
Why do we have to pay for it though? I mean, if we're already forcing rich people out of the way, then like, why not just give it to them? Why does it have to?
Because it's about image, Evan. Image is money. I need to
So-
set a precedent, my friend.
You are a cheapskate, is what you're telling me. You are a scumbag, in fact.
Sure.
Okay. This is all about image now. You don't actually care. Okay.
Okay, I got a question for you, Kevin.
Yeah.
Sure.
Put him on the hot seat.
Okay.
Make him sweat.
So if us here at the B&E show are controlled by Brad, all right? And Brad is controlled by John Murphy. And John Murphy is controlled by you. Is controlled by you.
Yeah.
Are you somehow related to us being here? Do you want us to be here? Like.
Yeah.
You know, for me being puppeteered by you, you're not really doing a good job convincing me of yourself.
Yeah, like you're out here puppeteering us, and meanwhile,
I already kind of
drilling you with questions.
And so far.
Did you want this to get out? Did you know this would happen?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want the world to know my plan.
So why have you been hiding for so long?
Because the world wasn't ready yet, but now it is.
All right.
What wasn't ready?
I gotta be
The
honest with you,
world.
still not ready.
So.
Well, yep. Okay. So.
Okay. So. What were you waiting on? Like, why wasn't the world ready?
What was the moment? You know,
Were you
like,
just waiting for Corona to consume the world enough?
Exactly, bro.
So
That's
the
exactly
world
what I
would
was
be
waiting
desperate
for.
enough?
Okay, that makes sense.
You're kind of a monster too.
You're kind of a horrible person, Kevin. I don't know. You're trying to convince me to trust you, but the last thing I want to do right now is even give you any sense of trust. You are literally the last person I would ever trust.
John Murphy isn't the bad guy here, is he?
No.
I really don't think so. I think John Murphy's actually probably the better of two here.
I remember playing Little League Baseball with John Murphy. I knew he wasn't a bad guy, dude.
Where are you going with this?
It's
related?
Dude,
or you just want to talk about your stupid... You're bragging about your stupid baseball again, bro? Seriously? Junior League Baseball? Come on.
No, dude, I'm just saying. Like, I knew he was a good guy.
Sure
It didn't seem right.
Bro, it never...
So if you're the man behind Johnny Murphy, then why are you letting him be president and you're just gonna be a person on the board?
Yeah, can you explain to us how that's...
Because I'm too lazy to be a president. You know how much work that is? You know how much stress that is? Do you know how much gray hair you get while being a president?
Like two?
No, it's more like a full set, dude. And the
I
amount of people who would
have
hate me.
I don't have a full set of hair to get grays to begin with. I'm bald.
Also, you boys stated it yourself.
When I started
Johnny
balding,
Murphy becomes president, he's gonna get killed.
No, not exactly.
So you used Johnny Murphy to become president just so that he could be killed? I mean, we didn't say he'd get killed. I mean, it was just speculation.
It's a safety net.
But what's left after Johnny Murphy? Do you have someone else in line?
I control everything.
Really?
What do you guys fucking think?
I don't think a lot.
Yeah, me either. I just talk. That's why I have a podcast.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, podcasts are only for smart people. They're kind of just meant for talking.
Yeah.
It's like ASMR, but for mentally disabled babies. That's how I would describe this podcast.
To be honest, yeah.
Yeah. If I'm gonna have to be real with viewers here, that's about it.
For being honest here, man, I thought it was just Brad just kind of.
No.
He just kind of captured us, dude, and forced us to do the B&E show. But there's like a big empire behind this. Big network.
It's like a okay empire. I wouldn't say it's like huge. Let's not oversell it.
Dude, this Kevin guy seems pretty legit.
I mean, I don't get like I believe that Kevin's legit. You know, I don't know.
So so you said John Murphy was your close friend, right?
Yeah.
So why would you use him like this? Why would you use him to get into a position of power just for him to be murdered off?
I mean, why even?
As you say.
Why just cut out the middleman at that point?
Because Johnny Murphy is a smart man. He's convincing. He's good with people.
I'm not convinced.
Well, when Johnny
think
Murphy gets wasted,
Personally, I think he'd make a better president than I would. But I put the ideas in his head.
That's a statement. That is something that you said. In fact. Well, I mean, man, it's a lot.
You know, I kind of have more questions now than I did at the beginning of the podcast.
Yeah, I don't really want to ask.
Kind of hoped having you come on here, Kevin, would kind of answer some questions for us, but
honestly, screw this, dude.
Sorry to disappoint you, boys.
You kind of did the opposite.
Yeah, you kind of confused me with big words and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
Come on, man. Why couldn't you have just talked about, like, quarantine activities, like, what you do to keep you busy over quarantine?
Just like, want a normal podcast. That's all we want.
Yeah, like, why not, like, normal, what do teenagers do during quarantine? I
did what every young adult guy does. I started a podcast because I think I'm the funniest man alive, and now I have more questions than I went in with.
Boys, I didn't tell you about that stuff because it's time for a social revolution.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the final plan, bro.
I don't like the sound of a final plan.
Okay.
What
He's talking about that if you want.
What is it?
I've already explained it. Johnny Murphy's gonna take over everything, and then he's gonna do whatever I whisper in his ear, and then the world's gonna be a happy place.
How you're gonna make more people homeless? About that.
Who am I gonna make homeless, bro?
Evan, come on, dude. You told me we're getting a normal kid on the podcast this time.
I didn't say anything.
You said this Kevin kid would be
your
normal.
suggestion to get this guy on here.
And we could talk about like top pizza places in the Tri-Town, and you know, best oceans.
I mean, that's why I kind of started this podcast, but now I'm kind of just really upset by what I've found out the past couple of days. You know, it's just a whole lot of hoopla. You know, that's all it is.
We kind of, I don't know. I kind of feel like we overstepped our ground here a little bit, Evan.
No,
I dove in a little too deep.
I mean, come on. I mean, like, we're like big players, you know.
And there's no hope for return now. The shore's too far away. We're just slowly drowning.
That's kind of dark, man.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, yeah, dude.
Wow. Just
Would you boys like to talk about what's going on during Corona?
Not really.
Not anymore. Yeah.
You kind of ruined.
Have I ruined?
Kind of ruined my
vibe.
Life, dude.
I'm sorry, I'm a vibe killer. I want to speak my mind and tell you who I was finally.
I mean, I get it. You know, like, why, dude? Like, why are you like this, man?
So I believe that we can make the world a better place.
Kev, John Murphy is not the man to do.
It's not John Murphy though.
It's really not John Murphy who's gonna do that. Kev, you probably could have been someone, you know, doing good, but like now it's kind of just.
You could have done something good with your life, man. You could have went to college.
Your whole life is kind of just a shit show now. I mean, like, oh my god. Could have been to school. You could have like, I don't know, done anything other than what you're currently doing. That could have been. Anything other than what you're doing.
Do you guys have any more questions for me?
I don't want to ask them. And do you want to?
Yeah, dude, my mood's kind of spoiled.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of ruined. I feel more hopeless than I ever have, and believe me, my life is horrible.
Yeah, I don't know. I was kind of just expecting like a normal conversation, you know, three dudes talking about quarantine. But now my head hurts. I've been thinking so much.
Yeah, dude. My head bonked right now.
Should I just go?
We'll sign off first, and then you take your
I mean,
scumbag ideas with you.
I guess, thanks for coming on the podcast, Kevin.
Thanks, Kev. I
Thanks
hope
a
I never
lot.
see you again.
Thanks a million.
I never want to see your face again.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
Okay.
All
Bye,
right.
guys.
Well, thanks for tuning in for
thanks for tuning in.
this week's episode of the B&E podcast. Hope you didn't
Yep.
watch it because then your head would probably hurt right now.
It hurts, dude.